Hello Aries, welcome to Tarot University's channel. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to be doing your reading this evening, Aries, your love reading. And I'm switching it up a little bit. I'm going to be doing a reading for the singles first. And then I'm going to be doing a reading for people that are in partnership. Okay, whether you're broke up or not, it would go under the partnership one. And for the singles, if you're broke up and you want to get back with your partner, it would go into the partnership one. If you're single, then of course it would go into the single one. So I'm going to start out with singles. Okay, it's going to be a little different than my normal 9-card one that I was doing. I did have a request. Somebody asked me if I could start doing singles because most of my readings, I guess, were catering toward people that were in relationships already. So I'll give it a try. So we're going to start out doing for the singles right now, for Aries. Okay, single Aries, June 1st through June 15th. June 1st through June 15th. This is also a 9-card spread, but it's going to be past, present, and future. So it's going to be different than my other one. So this reading is for Aries, rising, Venus, Sun, and Moon. Okay. For those of you that have those placements in your chart, this is for singles. And I'm going to do clarifications on the cards. Okay. All right. So the first card I'm going to be clarifying, you do have for your past singles, single Aries, you do have the 7 of Wands, you have the Chariot in reverse, and you do have the Ace of Wands in your past. So I see that you were wanting some love. You've been looking for some passionate love, romantic love, but you've been guarded. Okay, so I don't know if some of you have been hurt, and it's prevented you from really moving toward anyone. Okay, you were kind of like blocking people that were trying to, people that asked you out or came towards you. You were, maybe saying no, not right now, or you thought that they were, they came on too strong. Maybe they were too forward, and you kind of had to defend yourself a little bit because you thought maybe they were too forward, is what I'm getting. This could also be for other singles. It could be that because you were so defensive that people didn't approach you because you were putting out vibes of, I want passion, but don't mess with me. So you were kind of putting out two different signals here. Don't approach me because I'm protecting myself, but I am looking for passion, okay, is what I'm getting in the past for you. I'm going to do clarifications though right now. Okay, so let's see. We'll do clarification for the 7 of Wands here. Yeah, I do have the Death card there. And I have the 10 of Swords. Wow, Aries, singles. And the Temperance card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or Sagittarius. And maybe in the past that hurt you, or somebody hurt you. Either a Scorpio or somebody that had Sagittarius, Scorpio, or in their chart, right? Hurt you pretty bad. You've been hurt in the past. For the single Aries that's hearing this message right now, it's for those that have been really hurt in the past, and you've been blocking your heart because you don't want to go through that type of hurt again. Okay, so you've really got yourself blocked. And you've been trying to heal yourself, though. You've been working on yourself. Or you're looking for a healing of some sort, maybe through reading spiritual things, maybe practicing meditation, looking into different religions, looking into different ways of self-help books, things like that, for some of you, is what I'm getting. Because you're trying to heal this wound. You've been injured in the past. And so you're trying to put an end to that hurt, is what I'm getting with the Death card here. Okay, so let's do the Chariot now. We have the Chariot in reverse. Why does single Aries have the Chariot in reverse? Okay, you have the Seven of Swords here. You have Judgment in the upright. Okay. And you also have the Four of Swords in the upright. So, yeah, I'm getting that you, you prevented people from coming toward you, and you stopped yourself from going toward people because the reason you've prevented people from coming toward you is because somebody manipulated you pretty bad. You have the Seven of Swords here in the upright. You've been injured. The ones I'm talking to, the Aries I've been talking to, somebody manipulated you, tricked you, may have told you things that you wanted to hear, or you were hurt in the past. Could be childhood woundings where you felt you learned not to trust by way of somebody hurting you. So you have your defense mechanisms up because somebody played head games with you and either in a past relationship or in your family. Okay, so I'm getting that you're wanting to heal. You're wanting to heal, and you're wanting to try again. Okay, you're wanting to try again, but you're not ready. You haven't made the effort to move toward it yet, and if someone tries to move toward you, you're still pretty much blocked. This is in the past reading, okay? This isn't current right now. Okay, so let's do the Ace of Wands. You have a lot of passion, Aries. You do want a relationship because you have a lot of passion. You have a lot of love to give someone, and you're wanting to share that love with someone, and you have the Seven of Pentacles here, or excuse me, the Six of Pentacles. Let's get two more cards. And you do have the Wheel of Fortunes in the reverse in the past. I need one more card. You have the Three of Swords in the past in the reverse. Yeah, you had some bad luck with somebody in the past, is what I'm getting in love, Aries. It looks like you tried to offer your love to someone in the past, and you were expecting mutual give and take between you and this person. You were expecting them to treat you like you were treating them, and you weren't treated that way. Okay, they gave you, they may have lied to you. There may have been a third party. They may have hurt you with a different, by dating someone else, or somebody came between your relationship, and it looks like it was karmic. Like it was something that maybe you, some debt you had to pay off in the spiritual world, where things weren't working out. You were just having bad luck, is what I'm getting. Okay. So that's your past here. So let's see what's going on in your present. You do have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse here. And I got the Ten of Wands with that in the upright. You have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. the Emperor in reverse, and then you have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Okay, what's going on with the Eight of Pentacles here? I'm going to do all three cards right now so I can get a picture of what's going on with you right now. Okay, so I just got the Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and I also got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse for your Eight of Pentacles. Now over here with the Seven of Cups, I got the Princess of Wands in reverse. Hangman in reverse, and the King of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, so let's go back here and see what's going on. For the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, I have the Ten of Wands in the upright, and the Emperor in reverse, and then the Two of Pentacles. So, yeah, you're still not, you haven't completely come into your power yet. I don't feel like you're feeling, you know, with that Two of Wands up here, you're still pulling in this past energy in the present moment is what I'm getting. You're still feeling off balance a little bit, and you feel like it's a heavy load to try to, like, it's real hard to find somebody, or it's really hard for you to trust someone, right? Is what I'm getting. And you have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, so you're like thinking that it's never going to happen. Like a relationship may happen, but you're feeling like it's never going to lead to the Ten of Pentacles, where it's more of a long-term relationship, something that lasts, somebody that comes in that's stable, somebody that comes in and, you know, the Mr. Right, or, you know, somebody that comes in and wants to go the extra mile, they have the same vision you do, and they want to make a permanent, long-lasting relationship. So you're feeling like, you know, maybe some of the people that you're thinking of, or some of the people you're dating, you're feeling like it's a lot of work to date them, or it's a lot of hassle. And you don't feel, I don't feel like you're connecting with these people, or whoever it is you're trying to date. You feel like maybe they're being overly pushy, or they're not allowing you, they're not respecting your opinions and your desires, is what I'm getting, or your ideas. Okay, so it's throwing you off balance here, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, you're meeting people that, you know, you got the Ace of Cups in the reverse. You're meeting people that are not willing to work on the relationship. They are open. There are, you do have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, which speaks of maybe, you know, you're wanting to settle down. You're wanting to open up and settle down with someone, but you're finding it hard to work on the relationship with these people, because whoever it is, whoever you're dating, or tried to date, or to find a date for the singles, it's like you're feeling like it's a lot of work to find the right one, is what I'm getting. Okay, you haven't found anyone where you can share your cup with. Now this could also speak, single Aries, to the fact that you need to work on yourself, on self-love, that you need to love yourself first before you can love someone else, right? Just because you're willing to open up and not hold back, if you're not filled with self-love, then you're going to attract someone that is going to treat you the same way that you treat yourself. If you don't love yourself, then they're not going to love you the way you want them to. Okay, is what I'm getting. All right, so let's move on here. This is still the present moment, present time. I feel like you're starting to figure out what type of person you want. You're starting to narrow it down more and more because you have to know what you want in a person before you're going to be able to attract it. Okay? So it looks to me like you're starting to become aware of exactly what type of person you want. And I've got a King of Pentacles here. So I don't know if you're looking for someone that's got Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus in their chart. Could be that you meet someone with those signs heavy in their chart. This would be somebody that's real stable, down to earth, someone that's interested in building finances up, someone that's interested in building a home, security, stability. Yeah, you're having a clarity about what type of person you want. So you may have dated, for some of you, you may have dated the wrong type of person, and you're coming around to figure out that that's a waste of time. It takes a lot of your energy. You're expending all this energy on these people, and you feel like it's wasted energy because nothing ever goes anywhere. You're working, so you don't even want to work on, you're starting to figure out the relationships you don't want to work on. You're starting to become clearer with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. You're becoming clearer on who you want to work on a relationship with, is what I'm getting. And you have the Princess of Wands in the reverse. I don't think you're just giving your love away to just anybody. You're being pickier about who you give your love to, is what I'm getting, Aries, singles. But I do have a strong King of Pentacles here, so you could have your eye on a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus person. Okay? All right, let's look at in the near future. We have the Nine of Rods, or the Nine of Wands here for you. And I got it twice in the upright. Okay. Yeah, you're tired of feeling left out of relationships. I think you really want to get with someone. You're tired of feeling like you're on the outside of someone's life. If you're meeting them and dating them and you just kind of feel like, well, I'm not like the center of their world, I have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. I did get the Nine of Wands as your main card, which is, somebody that's really trying hard to meet someone that's really trying hard to go through people, maybe finding out who they are, with a lot of passion and desire of hoping that you found the right one. Maybe you dated a few that you thought, oh, this one's the right one, only to find out that it was a lot of work and you put a lot of effort into it for it not to turn out. With the King of Wands here in the reverse, it speaks of not feeling like you're satisfied. And you have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, so the work that you put toward trying to find a relationship, this is in the near future. So in the near future, you may still try to find somebody, Aries, and you may feel like you're putting in a lot of work trying to figure out who you should date and who you shouldn't date. And it may not lead right away to somebody immediately, okay? Because I'm getting the Five of Pentacles here. You're feeling kind of left out of, you have the Five of Wands here. You may get in some arguments with people. You have the Three of Wands and the Ace of Wands here. So you're waiting for that passionate person to come in. You know, with the Ace of Wands here and the Three of Wands, you're waiting for that passionate person to come in, Aries. I know you know that already. You're feeling like you have to fight with people to get them to understand that, you know, there's give and take in this world. I give, you give in a relationship. Okay, so you may be running into people that don't want a relationship, is what I'm getting. And you're feeling kind of jaded from it. Okay, and then I'm also seeing the Seven of Swords here in the near future, and the Towers here. So I don't know, single Aries, if you, to me what it looks like is somebody's trying to manipulate you. This is what I'm getting. Someone's trying to manipulate you, or is going to try to manipulate you, and you're going to use your intuition, and you're going to see right through this person, and it's going to cause a major tower moment between you and this person, to where, you know, it's like a no-go. This is not working, and you're going to let them know why it's not working and why you're not happy with the situation. And it's going to bring justice to you. You're going to feel like you were justified in the situation. Like maybe somebody's been, if it hasn't happened yet, this is for your near future, that somebody's going to try to manipulate you. Could be someone that you may have dated already, since we have a lot of retrograde planets. And your intuition's going to kick in, and you're going to say, you know, no way. What are you doing? This isn't going to go forward. I can't go forward like this. This is not going to work for me. And when you do that, it causes a tower moment, because maybe this person's not used to you letting them know that, you know, you're not going to continue on in this manner. And it's going to bring justice. You're going to feel justified in the situation. You're going to feel, it's going to balance you out. If you've been feeling unbalanced, or in the near future, if you start to feel imbalanced, after this tower moment, I'm seeing justice coming in, okay? So you're going to have things working out more in your favor in the near future. But you're going to have to go through some scrutiny, you know, scrutinize the people you're dating and know what you want, because you can't get what you, if you don't know what you want, you can't get it. So you have to be more picky, or not picky, but you have to be more cognizant of what you want, so you can draw that in, is what I'm trying to get to, okay? Because I am seeing a lot of energy that you're expending trying to pull someone in and keep them, okay, is what I'm getting. And maybe it's this person, you're waiting for this person who makes you feel, for some of you Aries, some of you Aries singles, there's a person that you really want, but they're making you feel left out. Like you're not their number one, or you're not the main person for them, or they're just not calling you enough, or they're just ignoring you, right? And you've been waiting for this person because you have a lot of passion for this person, okay? But I see that, you know, you're going to have a tower moment with this person, and you're going to let them know, you know, that you've had enough, and then you're going to feel more balanced, because you're feeling, I feel like you're feeling extremely unbalanced right now, okay? Looking for someone, putting a lot of work into it, and still feeling left out. There's going to be an explosion of some sort, whether it's a breakup, or you're going to let this person know how things need to go from here forward, and then you're going to have justice. Things are going to be more peaceful for you. You're going to feel more balanced. Okay? So that was your reading, singles. So let me just gather the cards here. We're going to move on to the people in a partnership, or somebody that, even if you're broke up, but you want the same person back, then the partnership one would go for you. Okay. You know, it's really difficult when Venus is retrograding like it is. But it does teach, it's a great teacher too when the planet's retrograde, because it kind of shines a light on things that we need to work in our relationships. It kind of gives us a clue why things are not going the way we want them, so we can correct it. Okay, if we pay attention to, if we're open to paying attention to it. Yeah, I know I take a long time to do this because I try to separate the cards out as best I can. Sometimes I'm overly anal about it, I realize that. But I don't know why I keep doing it. It's OCD. I don't know. Anyway, I just don't want the same cards to come out again lined up. Okay, this will be for Aries that are in a partnership, or they want their person back that they've been in a partnership with. Aries love for June 1st through the 15th. For Aries love for people that have a partnership or want to get back to their partner. Aries partnership, or for those that want to get back in a partnership. Okay, there's your past. I did get the Queen of Swords in the upright, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Aries love life. Okay. All right, and then I'll be doing clarification on your cards as well here, Aries. So we're going to do a clarification on the Queen of Swords you have for the past here, in your past position. Why does Aries have the Queen of Swords here in the past position? I just got the Three of Cups in the reverse. Emperor in reverse. And I did get the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so now I'm going to do the Five of Pentacles that it's in reverse. Clarification cards on that. And I do have the Two of Wands in the upright, the Moon in the upright, and also Temperance in the upright. Now the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Magician in reverse, Eight of Cups in the upright, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. So it looks like in the past here, Aries, that maybe you had a falling out or some kind of a you know, where you thought about actually walking away from a relationship. you know, maybe calling the partnership a quits. You may have had a big blow up fight. You both stopped working on trying to create this relationship and fortify it, is what I'm getting. Okay, so we have with the Ace of Swords here. You were pretty clear to this person, Aries. This is for Aries partner. You were pretty clear to this person about what was going on, though. They knew exactly why you were upset. I do have the Emperor card here in the reverse, so it speaks that you were not very happy in the past. Okay, there's a Three of Cups here. There may have been, your partner may have not have been giving you enough attention. They may have been giving attention to friends more than you. As it puts you in the Eight of Swords, making you feel like a lot of negative thoughts. You know, like you were just upset. You weren't feeling very happy with your partner is what I'm getting. Okay? They were making you feel not as important to them as they once had in the past. And you want to be treated, right? Equal. You want to be treated like you're number one with them. And it looks to me like they were not doing that in the past here. So you were feeling kind of slighted, and you were feeling kind of neglected. And you were trying to work on this, trying to figure out what you could do to heal the situation. You're trying to see which way you wanted to go with the situation, with the Two of Wands here. You know, what can I do? Which way do I move in this situation? I do have the Moon card here. You may have felt like you didn't know everything that was going on with your partner, or you thought your partner was holding information back from you that you needed to know, and you didn't know how to go about resolving that issue, you know, because it was making you feel like this person was kind of not putting you in the loop of what was going on. Okay, I do have the Three of Pentacles here in the reverse, which speaks of, you know, trouble in the relationship, a lack of a working relationship. Okay, like both of you or one of you was not working on this relationship. There was problems here. Okay, and one of you, if not both of you, wanted to maybe, or have spoke of maybe breaking this relationship up. Okay, because I do have the Eight of Cups here, and I have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So there may not have been a lot of communication, a lot of loving communication between the two of you. Looks like, you know, you went through a time frame here in the past where it was kind of nobody was working on the relationship. Even thought about maybe walking away from the relationship. Aries, you thought that you didn't know everything this person was up to, and they weren't including you in what was going on, is what I'm getting. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So now in the present time, what I'm getting is the Emperor in reverse here again for you. And the Emperor does represent Aries. So you're not feeling in your power still. You do have the Five of Cups here in the upright and the Page of Cups here in the upright. So what's going on with Aries here? Aries love life. And you have the Ten of Swords in the reverse, Seven of Cups in the upright, and then you have the Princess of Swords in the reverse. So you're healing from whatever happened in the past here. Okay, you have the Five of Cups with the Death in reverse. You may have felt like this person was not telling you the complete truth about something. And it was confusing the heck out of you. And it made you feel like you were being backstabbed somehow. some way, because they weren't talking or telling you what you wanted to know. So that was like a betrayal to you, because you're in a partnership with this person and they're not telling you what you want to know. It's almost like they dethroned you in the relationship, like they put you a notch below where you were before. And so it confused you, and because you were like, I'm asking questions, but I'm not getting any answers. This person's not paying as much attention to me as before. I'm very confused of why all this is happening, is what I'm getting. And I'm also getting that there is a lot of regret. And you're trying to do a balancing act to keep things balanced in the relationship. Either you or your person was trying to do a balancing act here to keep things from falling apart. Although there was no forward movement to start anything new as far as bringing you out of this past energy to bring you forward out of it, it's like there was no movement toward that. Although I don't believe either one of you wanted to end this relationship. But there's a lot of regret here. It might be your partner might have a lot of regret that they did this to you by keeping information from you, or making you feel like there was something that you didn't know that was going on. Okay, and it looks to me like with the Page of Cups here, there may be an apology coming to you, or you may have already gotten it, or it's coming. Page of Cups here. You have the Nine of Cups in reverse. And you have the or the Chariot, in the reverse. And you have the King of Swords in reverse, okay? So neither one of you want to walk away from this relationship, is what I'm getting. Speaking to someone that's in commitment with the Nine of Cups here in the reverse. I feel like, somebody wants to offer an apology here. They know that it wasn't optimal what was going on. This could be vice versa too. This could be you, Aries, doing this to your partner. But it looks like somebody wants to offer an apology. There was a lot of miscommunication or lies that were told in this relationship. There was no forward movement in this relationship. It was stagnant. Okay. And with the Nine of Cups in reverse, it looks like whoever it is wants to stay in a relationship. They don't, neither one of you want to leave the relationship. With the Chariot in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse, I don't feel that this, speaking here in present moment, that there's going to be like a breakup. There's a lot of hurt. There's a lot of hurt. And there's a lot of balancing, and there's a lot of regret here. Okay, so whatever happened, there's a lot of regret about it. But I do have the Death card in the reverse too, which speaks of staying in the relationship. So let's see what's happening in your near future here. I do have the World card, which speaks of a chapter ending, and it could mean a new start, either in this relationship or a new relationship. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay, so it's very karmic. And the Sun in reverse. So let's see what that's about, Aries. Okay, so something's going on here. I'm going to switch decks at this point. Something's going on here that speaks to maybe a little bit more of hard times ahead. Remember, this reading goes to June 15th. Okay. The Star in reverse. Why is the World card here in the upright? For Aries near future, love life. Yeah, another Ten of Swords in the reverse. And another Ace of Cups in reverse. Or was that Ace of Cups was for the singles, I guess. But anyway, I do have the Ace of Cups in reverse, and I do have the Ten of Swords here. There's been a lot of hurt and heartache. This is in your near future. You're going to be getting over that though, okay? It looks like you're going to be working on that. And you have the Star card in the reverse too, okay? Which speaks of being out of balance, out of sync with each other. Okay, and it speaks that this is coming to an end in the near future with the World card here. This is coming to an end, this energy. Okay, it looks like with the Star card here in the reverse and Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups in the reverse, this is an ending to the way this relationship's been going. Okay, it's either going to be an end. I don't see divorce here. I don't see an ending in your current situation. But let's see what the Wheel of Fortune has to say. But it does look like there has to be an ending to the way things have been going, okay? All right, so let's see the Wheel of Fortune. 3 cards on the Wheel of Fortune here for Aries. And I do have the High Priestess in the upright. Somebody's using their intuition with this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, wondering what the heck's going on, using their intuition to find out why things are going south here. I've got the Hangman in the upright and the Hierophant, oh boy, in the reverse. So there could be a divorce here for some of you Aries that are in partnerships, or it could be an ending with the World card here and the Hierophant in the reverse. It either is going to be, you know, and there's the Hangman here, means that everything's on hold right now. Okay? You have a change. The universe wants to change the situation, okay? You have a change here. Things have to change. The universe is putting the brakes on, okay? This can't go on the way it's going. Something has to give. Something has to change, okay? It's asking you to use your intuition with the Wheel of Fortune here and the Hierophant in the reverse, because if things don't change, there could be a separation here of some sort, okay? Either a divorce, or if you're partners living together, maybe there has to be some kind of a timeout situation for the two of you. Let's see why the Sun is here in the reverse for the last of your cards for the near future. Why is the Sun card here for Aries? Near future, why is it in reverse? The Sun is in reverse. Why? Why? Tower. Oh. Okay, let's see what the other 2 cards are. 2 more cards for the Sun in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. And then I have the Knight of Cups in the upright. So, you know, it looks like, you know, something's going on here. Obviously, Aries, you have a lot of major arcana cards here. You have the Sun in reverse. You have the Tower major arcana card. It could be a Leo, or you have Leo in your chart. Pisces with the High Priestess here in the upright. You have Taurus with the Hierophant in reverse. You also have Aquarius here with the Star card in reverse. So if this is hitting home for any of you, it looks to me like, Aries, something's going to have to change. And it looks like the universe is going to do it for you. If you don't try to change, you know, the way this relationship's going, for some of you Aries out there, no, it's not going to be for all of you, but for some of you Aries out there, if you don't change the way things are going in this relationship, the universe is going to come in and make it happen, make something change, okay? And it's going to feel, it's not going to feel real happy for you with the Sun in reverse. It's not going to be a happy moment. It's not going to be a happy time, okay? With the Knight of Swords here racing in, maybe some information is going to be exposed, or it's in the reverse, so it could be, I'm just going to tell you what came through my head right now. Somebody wants out of this relationship, but they're not telling the other person that they want out. They're afraid to. Okay? That's what I just got with this Knight of Swords in reverse. They're not racing forward with the truth to say what their truth is. They're hiding it. Somebody, and this is going to go for probably very few Aries out there, this reading. And then I'm seeing the Knight of Cups here moving forward. So somebody either has somebody else in a relationship for very, 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 very few Aries. And they want to go after a new love, or they just want to get out of this relationship maybe and try to find new love because this one's not going well. It could be that. It doesn't mean that they have to have somebody in the relationship already, but I am seeing the Three of Cups back here in your recent past, which could speak to extramarital or extra partnership affair. And, you know, it looks like you, it could go vice versa, but it looks like you wanted truth, Aries, out of this person. For some of you, and maybe you even threatened in the past that you were going to leave this person if you didn't get the truth. It knocked you off your throne twice here. I have the Emperor in reverse. So you were having a lot of heartache over it, a lot of regret over what's going on between the two of you. I do have the Death card here, so I get that you're not wanting this relationship to end, Aries, is what I'm getting. It could be vice versa, but I'm getting that this is your energy, not wanting the relationship to end, because I do have the Chariot in reverse, not wanting to leave. You know, somebody's not speaking the truth here. Another Knight of Swords in the reverse. King of Swords, I mean, in the reverse. Okay? So somebody is holding back big time on what their truth is. So I feel like somebody wants out of this relationship, but they are afraid to say they want out. They want out of the relationship in the way it's going. So if there's change, you know, if you turn that chapter and make things different in this relationship, you know, there's a possibility that the whole thing could be turned around and the person wouldn't want to hide the fact that they want to leave because they'd want to stay, right? And that would be them coming back around with the Knight of Cups back to you. But if nothing changes and it just keeps going the way it is, it looks like it's going to just be what this is telling me here. Okay, so there is there's always chance for change. Okay, it depends on where each individual's at, where they're evolved, and if they're ready to change. Okay, so anyway, that was your reading for the partnership and married Aries. I wish I had better news for you, but the fact is now that you know what's going on more so, for those that it's ringing true to, you can change, make an attempt to change things. Okay, that was your reading, Aries. Thank you very much for visiting my channel. Please do like, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.